What's going on, internet? Um, I am the masked man, and I wanted to include this into the video that I did on Tyga, but I forgot. Like, I didn't read my paperwork, and it got left out. So this is kind of an aside to the Tiger video, because I wanted to squeeze a lot in because I don't really like talking about these stories. But comedian Judd Apatow, came forward after the enormous popularity of the Vlad TV interview that Eddie Griffin, that Vlad TV released of Eddie Griffin speaking on the Cosby situation and him saying that no black man makes it out of the business clean. They always want you to have an asterisk by your name. And Judd Apatow made some, remarks about Cosby and how people don't want to admit to horrible things being true. And he's publicly stood with the women and linked his support to those women. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about what white people think. I don't. I don't care about their approval. I don't care about their opinion. I'm not saying that they don't matter as human beings. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I hate white people. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be friends with white people. I'm not talking about, segregating yourself. I'm talking about this whole idea that I got to go sit down with the white community and explain blackness to them so that they will like me more is something that I could not give a fuck about doing. So I'm really, I feel some type of way, about even addressing this. But Judd Apatow fixed his mouth to say something about Bill Cosby, and and black folks have to stop letting, you know irrelevant white people like Judd Apatow. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedy fan. Now, because I don't have cable and I don't have a lot of access to, specials, I don't get to see as much comedy as I would like. But I've heard his name. I've heard his name. He is a mid-tier comedian. He's decent. He gets the job done. He's a director. He's directed some movies, of, some popularity. But he's no Woody Allen. He's no Woody Allen. He's not a legend of filmmaking. He's not a legend of comedy. He's just a guy who does well in his particular lane. He does all right. And he feels in his arrogance that he has the authority to publicly shame somebody who is better in his profession than he will ever hope to be. He will never in his life be at the level of comedian, the level of thinker, the level of businessman, the level of philanthropist that Bill Cosby is. Whether the allegations are true or untrue. And you feeling like this issue, this particular issue, out of a million other issues, you're a comedian slash director. You have, your job is to speak about pop culture. Your job is to speak about social issues. There's a million different things you can talk about. There is a lot of shit that goes in stand-up comedy. There's a whole lot of things that go on. There's a whole lot of bad motherfuckers in stand-up comedy. because so many people are miserable and they get on that stage to get away from their pain. So for you to feel like you have the right to speak up against Bill Cosby, and for black people to be so okay with this guy who's a lightweight, feeling like shame on Cosby. I'm a comedian. You know, I I chuckled at a couple of those jokes. It's just like nigga, like you ain't even the best now. You're not even the best comedian now. It's like It's like, just as a man, you should have just, if you want. It's like, nigga, like you don't. What gives you the right to shame a black person? Like, what gives you the right to publicly shame a black person who is better at something than you've ever been, who wasn't convicted of a crime? There's no evidence of anything. There is people's word. None of this has been officiated in an actual court of law, and he's been proven guilty. He's guilty in the court of public opinion. He's guilty in the minds of many people. A lot of people feel that he did it, and they've come forward and said that he did it. And a lot of niggas need to chill out with that. A lot of niggas, they feel some type of way. They feel like they need to stand up for some kind of moral righteousness. It's like, nigga, this world ain't good. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Like, why are you putting on? Like, why are you allowing people who don't have the pedigree to shoot down your legends? It's like Bill Cosby is a legend at what he does. He's one of the greatest of all time. If we really want to talk about work and accomplishments, Richard Pryor is not the king of comedy. Bill Cosby is. Because Richard, he got his style from Cosby. Then he changed it up and took his shit in another direction. But without Cosby, he wouldn't have even had a beginning. So no matter how you want to look at it, Cosby is like the god of modern comedy. So this irrelevant nigga is speaking against his god. Like, nigga, Bill Cosby is your god, nigga. Shut your ass up. Stop blaspheming against the god. Sit down, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? If you got an issue with Bill Cosby, if you know something, your ass need to step in the courtroom. This is dinner table talk. This is something you can make into a joke. Your job is to be funny. Like every comedian, like one of the main reasons that I never want to do comedy is because I'm serious about what I say. One of the main things that so many people in comedy will say is, I'm just a comedian. I'm just here to tell jokes. I'm here to try to be funny. I'm not really qualified, to have an opinion. I don't really know what public policy should be. I don't know what's right. I just try to make what I feel funny. That's the position. That's the line that a lot of comedians walk. So it's like this Judd Apatow. I know his name kind of sounds like Judge. Does he feel like he's Judge Apatow? Does he feel like he's weighed the evidence and he's decided that Cosby is guilty and he wants to convict Cosby in the court of public opinion from the bench of a B-level celebrity? That what you want to do? I'm just irritated, and I'm not even mad at him. I'm mad at niggas for allowing him to be so comfortable, shaming, shaming niggas, like shame on you niggas, like ooh, you shame on you. I'm mad at you for allowing him to be so comfortable, allowing him to feel like he has the right to speak on somebody that's so far above him in life. Right, wrong, or indifferent, all of the facts have not come out. All of the evidence has not come out. And I don't even know if I'm right about my feeling about Judd Apatow. I just don't like that black people are not protective of legacy, are not protective of great work, are not protective of people who do fantastic shit for in their name. It's like however you feel about Bill Cosby as a man, and what he said to black folks, and the pound cake and condescending to niggas. Whatever you feel about that, he is ours to chastise, ours to reprimand, ours to set straight. It's not white folks' job or Jewish white folks' job to shame a nigga. What gives you the right? If he's got to go to a court of law, he's got to go to a court of law. If you got an opinion, have your opinion. Say your opinion. But niggas like being so relaxed with these white folks speaking on serious social issues, and you can't find these white folks to talk about Sandra Bland. What did Judd Apatow have to say about Sandra Bland? I wonder how he felt about that. What did Judd Apatow think about Michael Brown? I wonder how he felt about that. I wonder what Judd Apatow felt about Tamir Rice. I want to get can somebody get Judd Apatow's opinion on Tamir Rice? Let's see his tweets about that. I wonder what he feels about the prison, the prison system. I wonder what Judd Apatow feels about that. I wonder what his thoughts are on that. Since Judd Apatow, is shaming niggas, I wonder what his opinion on all of these issues are. Can somebody go find me Judd Apatow's, philosophy on the condition of black people, since he feels that it's his duty, it's his responsibility to put a nigga to shame. Some nigga in his profession that he will never ever get close to in popularity, in talent, and in relevance. Somebody let me know. I want to know. May not be right. It's just how I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow. I haven't done all the research on Judd Apatow. Can't yet. I'm just giving you my feeling. I'm going to say opinion. I know I just made the opinion video, but I'm just giving you my opinion. It's not a qualified opinion. It's not a well-formed opinion. Haven't done my homework. It's just what I think about it. All right, let me know what you think. I will leave a link to the video, that I saw about Judd Apatow speaking against Bill Cosby. Let me know what you think about it. And you can like the video, dislike the video, be honest. I don't ask that you give me random praise that you don't feel I deserve. Keep it real, and keep it real with me, and keep me honest. Keep me honest. Keep me sharp. Keep me smart. Keep me on my toes. Don't let me bullshit you, and don't let me bullshit myself. Subscribe to the channel. You can send me an email at themrmassman@gmail.com. If there's anything that you would like me to talk about, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at the Mr. Mass Man. You can find me on Daily Motion at the Mr. Mass Man. That is all I have to say about this subject. I appreciate your attention, and I will see you in the next video.